Alright, we should now do the details as is someone out already? Yeah, there are a few out. I think the championship leader is on a lap. He's pushing the car to the limits, I think. Interesting fact is that every team except of Williams has the display on the steering wheel, and the Williams has the steering wheel and then the display ahead on the monocoque. Nee. Auch nicht. Alright, that was the technical director, I guess. Well, proving that it's unscripted what we are doing here. Lego had a half spin and an invalid lap. As the championship contender is on pole at the moment.
Right then. Hello everybody and welcome. We are here on the FLR Racing F1 channel for the Division 1 here today, and it looks like tonight we have 10 racers racing. If you do enjoy, please do smash like and subscribe, and Avril is got a channel thing as well, so if you want to go check that one out, just type in FRL on YouTube and then go to live, and you will see Avril's on there as well. And we do have our second league as well out right now, our second division as well, R Racing, so you can all go and watch that as well if you want. But yeah, I'm here with Avril.
Yeah, good evening guys. Excitement is there. I think due to the track it could be interesting today. As there
Billy
are
Boy there goes quicker.
Yeah, they all have problems with the track limits. As Legend Killer is now on pole. Going out lap. That looks like a timed lap from Caesar.
What's this going to be? A
invalid.
147, but it's invalid. Ooh, interesting.
Toxic started. I don't know what Toxic was doing. Lego is doing absolutely slow. TJ Raikkonen I think is starting now. No, way too deep. Yeah, they're all struggling with the, I think, understeer, downforce. Yeah, but Park Fermé is on, so they have to deal with it now. And Caesar had to correct there. Yeah, so most of them are struggling. And Caesar is pitting now.
Well, here comes Toxic then.
Yeah, I was about to say Toxic looks like that he starts now. The car in front of him is Jeep FFS, who is also on the lap. on yellows, on softs, so Toxic should be faster then. Jeb is third and Toxic did cut. I don't know how much fuel he has on board. But he takes out a slipstream from the Ferrari for the first sector. Oh, we brake perfectly.
Here he comes in to finish his lap is TG Raikkonen, and he goes fifth, but that was an invalid lap, I think. That's what, yes, it
Yeah,
was
you're
invalid
right.
lap. So he will have to do a another lap, which is a bit unfortunate, really. Here today, gotta say. Oh, we have a slow car. Don't know where that
Yeah,
is. Don't know who.
I think that was Bullet Boy.
But let's see what Toxic can do then as he heads to the end of his lap.
Does he finish? No, he doesn't. He goes into the pits. Alright, so Lego. Oh, Lego didn't do a lap. And he has to deliver, or what means... Okay, he doesn't have to, he's the championship leader, but... I mean, you're always expecting something from the championship leader. After 8 races being in the lead, you're not there because you were lucky.
Again, TG Raikkonen's lap is invalid. Unbelievable.
Unfortunate for him. As I watch Caesar now.
Let me just look it up for you guys quickly. So we'll be doing 36 laps tonight. Wait, is it half race distance tonight?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, so the
Caesar
race is 71 laps. That is your official race, but if you half it, you get 35 laps. So we're doing 36 laps tonight, it's 35.5.
So Lego wasted his shot again. They are all struggling, so 4 out of 8 did a lap time.
To the line, across it, now and goes top. A 1-4-6 there for Bullet Boy. He has gone top by 0.2. Very good lap there. Who else has got on a lap? Doesn't seem like anyone is, but starting a lap now is F1 Racer. He is. Hopefully this could be a good lap. Let's see, is anyone else out there? Toxic is out just warming his tyres up for his flying lap as well. So we have on circuit to tell you, we have Bullet Boy, we have, of course, the last 6 minutes. Oh no, Toxic goes quickest. A 1-4, a 1-4-3. My goodness, he really storms that there. Toxic does there. Is Sorry about that there, people, for a second. We're just checking if Admiral was here.
Yeah, I am here. Whoa.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Lego did an invalid 313.8, says Bullet Boy. Yeah, that's bad luck for him. And also Toxic is watching the stream. Good evening, Toxic. Who is currently in pole position. Scratch that. It was a 13.6. Yeah, even quicker. How does he know? Ah, yeah, that's true. Looking on the timing, on the times table, it was a 13.655. So Lego is now on the reds. Yeah, but if he's cutting every corner, that would be a lot of penalties. Question is this invalid or not? 4.2, it's not, and that's pole on reds.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that was a very good lap.
Jep is out now. Can we see if he can improve his lap here then?
I will watch Caesar to the line.
Hello, Toxic then. Yes, you are here in both streams, of course.
Caesar is fourth.
Here comes Jep to the line. What's this going to be? A 1-5-2. He improves. Let's just have a look. No, he doesn't improve. 5-2-7. It's a 1-5-2-6 was his fastest, so he doesn't improve that time.
And Legend Killer, did he crash out? Maybe.
So we're now looking at TG Raikkonen here. What's he going to do as he is on his out lap here? He needs to get to the line. He will easily have a chance to start his lap. So it's him and Toxic are the two left out on circuit still.
What is strat? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think the yellows. Yeah, Bullet Boy, stay like this. Stay like this. But the question is, can you go faster in the race? I'll tell you what the strat is. He goes out. You shouldn't do that. Yeah, but Bullet Boy has to push if he really does want to do a lap on the Ultra Softs. The strat should be the one stop. Yeah, but how long do the tires last? For one stop, they need about 14 laps. The red tire needs 14 laps, and then you switch on the softs. and go 21 to the end. Or 22, I don't know. That's the point, the very critical point in this race. As TJ Raikkonen says it's okay. And Bullet Boy will cross the line at 3 seconds to go. That was close. And Bullet Boy... Yeah. Okay. So that's wasting one Ultrasoft for the race, but I'm not the race engineer, so I don't care.
Here comes Toxic then to finish his. What's Toxic going to do here? He is heading now. Let me just check where he is on the circuit for you guys. He's heading into the second to last corner. Now he is. Then the last corner. So he heads into second to last corner now.
Right behind him is Lego.
Out of that. Yes, it is. Out of that
And
now.
he goes
Oh, he's gone
deep.
wide.
He goes deep, and
There's
Lego on Ultras. He would have improved, but the lap was invalid again, so that is it. If F1 Racer would retire from the session, so we could go on. And he did. Thanks.
So let me tell you what the order is then, everybody. If we can find it. I think we've got 9 tonight racing. We did have 10, but one's decided to not race right now. It is Lego in the lead, from Toxic, from Bullet Boy, from TG Raikkonen, from Caesar, from Legend, from F1 Racer, from Jep, from BT. If you've put up anyway. There, BT, BW. There at the back, and the fastest lap today was a 1:4.2. Second was a 1:4.3, so not that far off really, 0.099 off the pace there. As we're going to say to you, Admiral, who do you think is going to win this one?
I think Lego's looking very strong, and also Bullet Boy. These are the two favorites, as always, you have to say that. But I think someone like Toxic or TJ Raikkonen or Jeb FFS could snatch it here. And also Caesar. Yeah, so we have 9 today. Or did I miscount? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's 9. 9 drivers.
Is this the smallest field we've had all season?
I don't know. I was impressed that the first time we were here visiting, they had nearly full grids. As
Yeah, they did.
it is formation lab. Why is this formation
Yes.
lab? Yeah, the problem with the
So, yes.
drivers is always there. 9 drivers, as you can see, out of 18, so that's only the half of them.
Yes, we did have a 10th one in the session, as you can see there. It says Noah Nova Waz. He was in the session, then he left the session. So we are sticking with the 9 drivers. Then we have here with us here. To be honest with you, I don't know today. I think it will be out of Lego probably and Bullet Boy. Toxic is going to do well, I think as well personally. So it'll be out of them 3, I think today.
Does someone have the weather report if it's raining or not?
If you can let us know, then that'd be good, guys. In one of the streams today.
TJ Raikkonen has a big gap. Yeah, now it's closed. Okay. Yeah. Overcast. My son. I need. Oh, okay. So. Looks good. Looks good for the race.
Okay, thank you for putting that in. Toxic. Toxic says it'll be Lego, Bullet, then me. So that's the top three he thinks it's going to be. As we're about to go racing,
Yeah.
here we are here. As here come the 5 red lights onto your screen, and we are any second. Go, and away we go.
And Toxic has a flyer. As you can see, yeah. So Toxic is in the lead. Oh, very good start. Also, Caesar lost 2 places.
Looks like we're going 3 wide, and we are.
I
And
think
TG
Lego
Raikkonen.
could take the lead back. Stay at Bullet Boys on board. Does he dive bomb him? Yes, he does. And oh, Bullet looks good as we now see going back there. Legend Killer, he took 2 places from 6 to 4. Very good start for him.
On board Toxic, we go on our stream, and it looks like to me Toxic here has a good entrance into the last corner. Can he make it, or second to last, sorry, and now into last he has a good one as well. Can he make this stick and try and get back the lead? He's going one way, then goes the other. Lego does a 110 there already, showing us that this is going to be a quick race. But
Yeah, that should be a quick race, yeah, you're right.
I don't think Toxic has the speed at the moment.
Maybe he has the speed, but maybe not to pass, as now whatever happened there. Toxic had to counter steer his car and now he's losing out. And Legend Killer is out. Why? And virtual safety car.
Sorry, but Legend Killer will be annoyed with that one. It was his own teammate Toxic which tapped into him, who then tapped him into the wall.
Oh, that's sad if that's true.
That's what I could see anyway. And then I think it was a little bit of TG Raikkonen as well was a little bit there to help, something to do with it as well. But as we see, after 1 lap of racing here, well, nearly 2 laps gone here, it is Lego, Bullet Boy, Toxic, TG Raikkonen.
And I think Toxic and TJ Raikkonen touched, so Toxic now has a penalty that should be removed, I think.
Yes.
So Toxic couldn't do anything to avoid the penalty now. But
then it is Caesar in 5th, 6th Jet. Oh, and their Legend is left. He decides, I don't want to watch this race anymore, and he leaves. Then it is then it is BW, which I'm gonna call him.
Pole against Jeb. Yeah, but all with DRS now.
And then it is F1 Racer, who is 8th and our final racer for this tonight. Let's keep an eye on this battle then.
Yeah, stay with Toxic. Yeah, that's all. They are all in the hunt for P2. That's very good for the leader and also championship leader. Legom, who is leading now by stabilized 2 seconds. Yeah, Toxic is desperate to get past here. As he goes for it. Doesn't work, but 3 DRS zones as TJ Raikkonen is faster than the Force India. And also then faster than Bullet Boy. Outside camera view for this, they go 3 wide into turn 3. And Toxic is now past Bullet Boy. And I think Bullet Boy doesn't have DRS, so now TJ Raikkonen with DRS. I get a horrible view for this. And Bullet Boy is passed again. And now his best friend Caesar is there. That's a good scrap we're having here. As Jeb was 800s behind Bois.
Good move there from Bois on pole. He has got past Jep. He did. So Jep's down in a position there. But that's crazy there. Bullet Boy losing 2 positions on 1 lap. But here they come again, look. It looks to me like
it's not
Caesar
his fault. Due to the
and
fact that
Bois on
DRS is
pole.
in here. They're all looking good. Jeb looked like a cut. And F1 Racer, I think he already has the popcorn in hand. As Bullet Boy is past. Oh, Toxic! Mistake! Did you see that he rammed off the 100-meter sign at the into turn 3? He was way off the racing line. And now Bullet
Side
Boy
by side they go.
back at
Have
him.
they done it? Caesar here trying to keep Bois on pole behind him, but will he?
Better
No,
line in the
I don't think he
corner.
will.
And Caesar sticks with it. And Caesar should stay ahead. Yes, the inside. There is a tricky corner going outside. Caesar stays in front, but what a move. Bois on pole, trying to get rid of the Ferraris. And now, that could work now, this lap. This could work now perfectly. Yeah, I think he's going, is he going for the inside? He is. Again, I have a bad camera angle, as now he is passed. So, he started last. It's now 5th. Oh, they're going 3 wide there into turn 3. Bullet Boy outside. TJ Raikkonen doesn't attack, so good for him with the exit now. DRS. Toxic is in trouble. And Toxic is nearly, the battery is very low.
As they go side by side. Back to you, sorry.
No.
Nothing happening yet, so over to you though.
Okay.
You about to say something about Bullet there?
Yeah, Bullet Boy has what is it, 40% advantage on the ERS. As TJ Raikkonen has 20% more than Bullet Boy. He's saved in the slipstream and DRS on the straight. That was the smartest thing I ever saw. TJ Raikkonen thinking about lap 36 and not lap 7 now. So, oh, Bullet Boy looking good. I've got now the helicopter cam perfectly for this battle. And this is helping Lego. Bullet Boy can't afford this, and now Toxic is in the hunt. Bullet Boy now second again. Inside. Squeeze him if you need to.
Good move.
Leaves him the space. Bullet Boy doesn't have DRS. Stay in there, now he cuts him off, Toxic. Yeah, they're now switching. As Bois on pole is catching this group. As they are all in the hunt, except of F1 Racer. I didn't expect this exciting. Yeah, as Bullet Boy was going out of the slipstream.
There's a massive gaggle here now as Bois on pole gets a 3-second penalty for multiple cutting the tracks and warnings.
Yeah, that will be seen more often. As Caesar's back past him. And now Jeb tried it. And Caesar doesn't have DRS. Bullet Boy again second now. Toxic. Bullet Boy goes defensive under braking turn 3. And now he should be ahead. Toxic has DRS for the straight. Oh, come on.
Side by side they go here.
If Bullet Boy stays here ahead, he should be... I think that's not done. I think that's not done. As TJ Raikkonen. Bois on pole and Caesar again side by side in the background. You need more camera angles. As TJ Raikkonen now has the penalty. And I think Bullet Boy should now stay ahead. The question is, can Bullet Boy now catch up to Lego? I don't think so. TJ Raikkonen with a good exit now, and he has the advantage on the ERS. He has more battery, as you can see here. Outside into turn 3 in the background as well. Who is this? As I think now Caesar outbraked himself a little bit. Yeah, now Jeb will be passed as well. Oh, this is why we race. And Jeb now pushed into Bra, and Caesar had to slam the brakes, and now F1 Racers also in the hunt. As now there is a little bit of gap between 4 and 5. By about 1.5 seconds. As Bra still ahead of both Ferraris. And now Caesar lost out there. And Caesar is in the pits. That's too early on the Reds. Yeah. Do they change the front wing or not? No. And Caesar had a penalty. Why he ever had a penalty, I don't know. As Bullet Boy is a few tenths slower. And TJ Raikkonen is able to stick with him. As Toxic, I think now the tires are dropping. Yeah, you can clearly see lines on the tires in the middle, so the tires are done.
For everyone, they've done 9 laps on their tyres.
I don't know what
Caesar
is, what the plan is for Caesar. I think now with the clean air, as Toxic is now into the pits. Yeah, that was intentional, but he did. He did a good recovery on the ERS battery. As Toxic also has a penalty, and I think that will be yellow tires for him.
Side by side then, TG Raikkonen and Bullet Boy.
So the graphic says yellow tires, and the car has red tires fitted. Love this game. Sector 3 yellows, why? Yeah, the graphic says yellows and he has red tires fitted. I trust the graphics and say now that he's on the soft.
And it's done. TG Raikkonen is past Bullet Boy for second position there. But the gap, just to say to the leader, is 8.2 seconds, so a long way still to go.
It's a Sunday drive for Lego. No, you have to say that. It's a Sunday drive. TJ Raikkonen hit the sign, the 50-meter sign, into turn 1. And we can't argue, no, we had great racing going on. We still have a few battles, as Jeb and Bra going side by side into turn 3. Who gets DRS? No one. Why?
Here goes Jep then, around the outside, but can't do it there, and is going to wait maybe till the next lap probably to see if he can get through. But let's just go on board and
Caesar
have
is
a look.
again in the pits. I think now he changed the wing, but that's I think Caesar now here, and so also on the yellows. As Bullet Boy did a mistake, he was in the dirt. And he's now going into the pits. I think maybe he rammed into Raikkonen and had a front wing damage. As also Jeb is coming in, the Ferrari pit crew is ready for him. Is he having a penalty? No, they weren't ready for him because Caesar pitted before him. So Bullet Boy stays just ahead of Jeb. And Toxic is now back ahead of Bullet Boy. And Bullet Boy knows that this race, yeah, that will be horrible for him. As I think now that TJ Raikkonen is provisional P2 and should also be his actual P2. And I think he stays there after the pit stops. And now the excitement is out because we have no more battles on the track. TJ Raikkonen is in the pits now, so they all try the undercut and he locks up, but no speeding.
Just to say, Caesar is now heading out of corner 3, as into corner 3 now goes Lego.
Yeah.
Goes Lego. So Caesar, as I'm gonna say, maybe in a couple of laps' time will be lapped by your leader of this race.
So all on the yellows, they could finish the race on that set of tires, but I don't know if they do that. I think Lego will do an ultra soft sprint in the last 5 laps for the run fastest lap. As TJ Raikkonen is way ahead of the group, so Bullet Boy is 10 seconds behind TJ Raikkonen. So Bullet Boy could have been 10 seconds in front as now the leader is pitting. No penalty. As that's the first time we show the leader since the start. And he goes on to the soft. So Lego, TJ Raikkonen, Toxic, Bullet Boy, Jeb and Caesar, they could all go to the end. F1 Racer as well, so pit strategies are complete. Only Bra on pole is out. He didn't pit.
I think, so personally, Bra on pole is going to try and keep his tyres out to maybe lap 17, I think. Or maybe this lap he'll come in, but I don't think he will. What do you think he'll come in, or?
Yeah, I think he should come in right now. Otherwise, wait, Bullet Boy and F1 Racer are having it. Into turn 4 now they go. Yeah, but Bullet Boy did pass F1 Racer. Yeah, F1 Racer hadn't a chance to defend there. The tires were not on the temperature they needed to. I think Brass stayed out. He did.
Yep.
So what the plan could be here, going way longer and then switch to the ultra soft tires. But no, I think he's coming in this lap. I think he comes in this lap.
You can see though that Lego is closing, because last lap it was a 4-second gap. It's now down to 2.8. So it is closing and the tyres are wearing away. So I think Bra on pole should definitely come in this time.
He will come in this lap. Yeah, he will come in.
Let's check if he does, because we hope he does.
He's the fastest lap, so he's still alive.
Yes, and Caesar
yeah, he's
is
already on the inside. They don't know, but you don't need to take the inside to confirm the pits. But anyway. And
he gets a penalty.
Speeded.
Oh.
So the penalty, I think, will be served at the end of the race, as Caesar had for half a lap the fastest lap. And now interesting to see, where does he come out?
He'll be out in about 3rd, I think.
Could work
yes, he will.
out perfectly as Toxic. Yep. Just right about out before the group of Toxic and Bullet Boy. And Toxic already 6 laps on the softs. He has a chance, and that's the straight way he should do it. He's
Here
faster
he goes
now.
then.
It's the only chance he's having. Takes it. Does he make it? Yes. Very good move.
As Lego puts in the quickest lap of 1:64, he's getting quicker and quicker and quicker, and I think personally he's storming away with this one.
Yeah, no chance for them, mate. But I have to say that TJ Raikkonen is only a few hundreds slower every lap. Or sometimes 1 or 2 tenths. So he was or would have been able to keep up the pace with the championship leader. As I think we both
Here he
are
goes.
watching the same battle.
He's done it, but here comes the switchback from Toxic then. Can Toxic get the switchback here that he wants? We'll head on board with Toxic to have a look at this. Off we go now, and he's done it, but he goes wide and lets Brett on pole get a back through.
Yeah, I think that's now done.
No, I have no idea what happened there. We might need to know in a second. Let me just check yours quickly. Thank you to the people who are watching today, the streams. Thank you to the 4 people who are watching today. It does appreciate all of that. On mine, the 3, and on yours, yours the 2, because it says there's 2 now. We do appreciate you all watching the thing. If you are new to both channels, hit the like and subscribe as well. It would be appreciated. And yes, there is F2 out. There is Division 2 out right now as well. So if you want to watch a bit of Division 2, which I'll quickly tell you guys, as we know, Division 2 right now are on lap 21 of their race, and have 13 drivers.
Impressive.
Just to tell you, but yeah. So season 2 is out. Sorry, Division 2 is out right now as well. So yeah, I personally, if I was this channel, right, I would do like Division 1 first, then Division 2 straight after. So then you can watch both.
Yeah, but
I
can tell you that the problem is that at times it's when this race is over, you know, it's 1 hour later and they don't have the, and also they don't have like the focus then. They want to sleep, they are tired, and also to organize this is way too hard. So running both races, I would say side by side, then that's alright.
He's closing up now. He is. So Toxic here is closing on pole. Well, he is. He's closed the gap down each lap, but then on the corner section it goes back up. So it was 0.6. It's now 0.8, which is the only real battle we have here. And Bullet Boy trying to catch up with these lot. Here he is.
Yeah, Bullet Boy has the entire advantage over Toxic from about 2 laps, but he's 4 laps off against Bra. But Bullet Boy was in the DRS range, but he lost it. I'm impressed with Bra. Started last, is now on the podium.
Yeah, it's really impressive, and we have a common commencing who's your driver of the day. So
yeah, at the moment it's Bra on pole.
Yeah, at the moment I agree with you on that one.
Bullet Boy goes off track. Yeah, he was with 2 tires in the dirt out of 6.
Oh, Brown Pole has a 3-second time penalty. Let me just check on your time penalties now for you guys. So we have a Toxic with a stop-go penalty. I think he's already served that.
Yeah.
Brown Pole with a 3-second time penalty. TG Raikkonen with a 3-second time penalty. Toxic with a 3-second time penalty. Jet with a 3-second time penalty. Caesar with a 3-second time penalty. Bullet Boy 3-second time penalty. TG Raikkonen 6 seconds now of time penalties because that's another 3 seconds added on. Toxic another 3 seconds to make that 6 seconds. And last one we just saw was Bra on pole getting another 3 seconds. So he has 6 seconds of time penalties, which at the moment
Would be
as Jet gets another one
P5.
now, puts him in P5.
Yeah.
Yes.
TJ Raikkonen had, as you said, has 6 seconds. He would still be second, which is good for him. Yeah, Bullet Boy is now in the DRS range for Toxic, as Toxic is losing out on Bra. Bullet Boy turned in a little bit too early and then he takes the bump. As this is the main mistake that most of the drivers are doing. If you turn in too early for the last turn, you hit the bump and then you shoot over the curb on the outside and lose about 2/10 there. And that's the reason why Bullet Boy isn't now in the DRS range. So he's cutting a lot.
No, he doesn't get it there.
No, he does cut a lot at the moment. That's the closest battle, 1.5. So I have to say, before the pit stops, it was way more exciting, which I didn't expect. But you take what you can gain in terms of racing.
Just to tell you all, Caesar has been 11 laps on his tyres, and Bullet Boy and Toxic has been 12 laps on his tyres. They're the two with the largest tyres, like laps on their tyres at the moment. And then it's TG Raikkonen, and then it is Jep as well. As we just going to say, well, I'm just going to say to you guys quick, Legend, each lap is doing 1 minute 7s, 1 minute 7.4s, and I'm just saying TG Raikkonen is doing pretty similar lap times. So, to be honest with you, I think TG Raikkonen is not really pulling away, but not really getting closer. He was last couple of laps 12 seconds behind, but he's now 11.4 seconds behind, as Lego gets a 3-second time penalty now. So he will... That doesn't really affect it at the moment, but it could do near the end. As Bullet Boy now is closing, he's under a second now.
Yeah, but that would be the 3rd time that he's in the DRS range, and he does the same mistake again. The same mistake again. Turned in too early, takes the bump, and then yeah, he shoots over the outside curb. And that's now, you see, 8/10, 9/10 lost, calculating over the straight, so you could say that he lost a second. A second for nothing. And again he turns in too early.
Yes, and the gap now has gone up to 2.1 seconds.
I mean, Bullet Boy could have been second. TJ Raikkonen could have been in the lead if those fights weren't being affected. The Ferraris could be in front of Bra on pole, who is 3rd, and the Ferraris are last. They are dead last, but they take the points. A safety car could make things up, so Caesar, you should crash out, and we need a real safety car, so everyone would switch on the ultra soft and then go for it.
Let me have a look at the channel quickly. What anyone commenting?
someone did write something in my chat. It was James Peters. Good evening, my friends. Yeah, James, you missed all the action. I can recommend that you watch the first 13 laps. There was racing everywhere, except for the lead. Something happens.
Bullet Boy has spun. Bullet Boy has spun and he's out.
Yeah,
He's out of the race.
And guess what happened? It was again his favorite turn. Turn 9. And
Will we see a safety car or something, or what will happen
no,
here?
it would have been out already, but the thing is that he's behind in the championship by 32, and he could well now be behind 57 after 9 races.
Oh, hello Sam Scott. It said good race until lap 16. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
True.
I agree with you on that one, mate.
Yeah, the pit stops wrecked the race. Blame the pit stops.
Toxic is your driver today, which has had the most laps on the tyres, with 17 laps complete on them tyres, which to me isn't that much, but for some softs, I think it's softs they're all on.
Yeah, they are all on softs.
It will look like probably lasting about 20 laps, so he'll be, I would say, maybe 20, nearly to the end. I would say all these tyres will manage. It says he's okay. This is weird now. This is because let's look at Toxic's car. It says he's on softs, but on his tyres, it is showing that he's on the super softs. It's showing that he's on the red tyre. So I have no idea what that means, but Bra... Oh, sorry. Stop, Siri. Bra is, at the moment, just got a 3-second penalty there. Because I think we've got another comment here. But I just can't see it at the moment, so I'll try and find it for the moment for you. If I can find it for you. Actually, I can find it for you. Let me find that comment for you. It was great battle with the guy, but got so bored because of my wing damage and just fucked it. Fair enough.
I mean, this
If
looks
that's how it
like the end
happened.
now. Lego, Teacher Raikkonen, Brat, Toxic, F1 Racer, Jeb, and Caesar. I think there's nothing happening now because they are all separate by at least 4 seconds.
Let's have a look then. Who got the fastest lap of the race today? And that was your leader, Lego, with a 1 minute 6.4, compared to Bra with a 1 minute 6.7. So quite a bit off. As we see your leader now, just making his way around the last bit of the track here. He is. Tavalani comes in. Is this going to be a quick lap or not? No, not really quick, but not a bad lap at all there. I'm just thinking personally to myself here today, if you want to pop in the comments as well, guys, until you've got around about 2 laps to do it. So when this race finishes lap 30, when we start lap 34, we'll end it. But who do you think your driver of the day is today?
My driver of the day would be Bra. From last to the podium is always an achievement, as Jeb is now in the pits. And I think he will do the ultra soft sprints. And he does.
Yes, we'll see a battle then. We will be seeing a battle for the first time today, which is, I think, going to be a good one. Is it going to be a battle? Yes, I think it will. Jep and his teammate will be the only battle really on circuit as Jep comes up behind him. So this is going to be a bit of a battle for us for the last 4 laps.
I have to say that won't be a battle. Which can now be exciting is that Lego is in the pits for the ultra soft and TJ Raikkonen stays out. So we have a lead change here. As I think Jeb is already past Caesar and Caesar won't have a chance. Fresh ultras against well-used softs. But this is interesting as Lego is now right behind TJ Raikkonen. The fun thing would be that if TJ Raikkonen would be able to fend them off in the hard braking zones, as Lego is under the fuel delta and also lower on ERS. I mean, there is hope, but I think Lego will still recover it but he needs to get past here.
Is he closing the gap? He is. It was 1.4 seconds a second ago. It's now 0.9. Can he manage this one, or will Raikkonen head into the pit? Let's see what Raikkonen's going to do. He stays out on circuit, but will he come in?
He should stay out.
No, he stays out here. This will be a battle for the
and
lead.
Lego does the typical mistake, the mistakes of all mistakes. Yeah, I have yeah, and that's the thing. The fact that matters. Don't look at the penalties. I think TJ Raikkonen will lose this over the penalties. But we can at least say that Lego wasn't finishing at the first car. And now ERS is on 5. He has a disadvantage on ERS over against TJ Raikkonen. As TJ Raikkonen is locking up into 4. Still ahead. Yeah. And now I think Lego doesn't know that TJ Raikkonen has penalties. And he's desperately to get past here.
Jep just goes quickest, by the way. So we just tell you what the fast lap was, a 1.641 for Jep compared to a 1.644. So he's broken the fastest lap there Jep has on the set of tyres as he heads now into up to corner 3 as we now look back at the lead battle here.
And he goes for it. No, and that was not good because he under braking he was like he shoved a bit into TJ Raikkonen. Yeah, and I think TJ Raikkonen won't have DRS and he locks up. And also had a half spin at the exit, so that is done. That is done. It was exciting for 2 laps.
This probably now will just be qualifying pace for the guys on Ultra Softs. Just into the pits now comes Caesar. So Caesar deciding, I think I've had enough at the moment with the race. I'm going to come in and see what I can do. As he heads in now, what's he getting? Yes, he is getting the Ultra Softs. So he's going to do 2 laps on the Ultra Softs just to see if he can actually try and prove that he is quick on this racetrack as Lego now crosses the line, so probably may lap him here, but I don't think Caesar will really care too much that Lego laps him. I don't think. Do you think he'll care?
No.
Fair enough. But as we both say here tonight, we've got to give great credit to Brett on pole for actually getting from 9th to 1st, as we have a Sector 2 spinner, or just a slow car. I can't really tell you who it is. As Jep gets another 3-second penalty there.
And
He
Jeb
nearly hit.
did the typical mistake of mistakes. As Lego is about to start the last lap. I tell you what, quiet but consistent was F1 Racer. Looks like that he will be 5th. And Toxic. What is the problem with Toxic? I think the tires are done. Because he lost 1.3 seconds in that lap.
As we head on to our last lap now, we have some news in the chat from Bullet, and he just said that Brett on pole was in Div 2, but he was going so quick in Div 2 that they put him into Div 1, and he's going to get a podium in his first race in Div 1.
He deserved it.
So there you go, and there's a battle there. Did he manage? He did it, wow. He got past TG Raikkonen, but here he comes then. Out of the last corner now comes your leader and winner of the race here. Will we be a quick lap this last lap? Let's have a look. But it's Lego who wins the race with a 1/6 dead, followed by TG Raikkonen.
And Caesar did it, 1:05.5.
Brett on pole gets
that's
third.
my
Oh, no.
that's
He
my
does get third.
driver of the day, bruh.
Does he get third though, or will Toxic get third? Let's have a look. Toxic gets.
No,
Wait. F1 Racer gets third. Oh my.
no way.
That is not happy for them. And last now to come
that
across
is now the
Jet.
switch, because that's my driver of the day then, F1 Racer. Like a silencer. He didn't do anything in the race as far as I'm aware. And podium.
Toxic says, surely I get third. I don't think so, Toxic, on this one. But
No,
here's your podium then.
I don't think so, Toxic, as well.
There's your podium, guys. So it finished.
Oh, wait,
Lego
wait. Toxic could be right. He had the incident under the virtual safety car with TJ Raikkonen. So that the penalty could be removed. And then we have to see now what the timing screen says after the podium.
So then, it was Lego who won the race from TG Raikkonen, from F1 Racer, from Brett on pole, from Toxic, from Jep, from then we had Caesar, and then your last two are Bullet Boy, who got crashed out, and Legend, who got crashed out as well. Just to tell you here, Lego, 3 seconds worth of penalties. TG Raikkonen, 9 seconds worth of penalties there, but still managed to get that. F1 Racer, the only guy with no penalties. Brett on pole, 14 seconds of penalties apparently. Toxic, as we're just waiting for the penalties to come back up, 6 seconds worth. Jep, 9 seconds, and the guy who finished last, 9 seconds as well.
So there we have it. Yeah, okay, go for it, man.
So there we go, people. That was your race in the Austria Grand Prix. Next week